Hey folks, Rob here, and I got to thinking tonight. It's been a long time since I done an update video on the tiny house. I ain't made a whole lot of progress, but you know, I have made some. Made a few changes here and there, and so thought I'd bring you along tonight just for a quick update of how things are progressing. Some of the things I've figured out after a long time. So anyway, let me turn you around and we'll take a little tour. Okay, one of the first things I've been working on is my water situation. You know, I've been here over a year without water, and you know, I had an epiphany here just last week actually, because when I first got the place, you know, they had started working on it, and it had a small, like a 10-gallon water heater had been sitting right there, because you could see the outline of it on the floor. The main water line came up into the hot water tank, and so this is where the main water supply came in. And so, you know, that's about this is a 40-foot building, so that's about 40 to 50 yards of ditching I would have to do to run water, the city water, to come in from the street into the hot water heater and feed out. And for some reason I just got an epiphany, and but we'll look around the rest of the bedroom. Nothing else has much changed. Still ain't made my bed. And but you know, I made an epiphany that we'll discuss it when I get in the bedroom. I'll just walk you through, or the living room. So I picked up this vanity top, everything with the mirror. I got that for $50 off of Marketplace, so that was a good pickup. I got that. I've been working on redoing my shower, because originally this was set up for a tub, so on my shower valve here, it actually had a spigot that went down, a tub filler, so I had to take it off. I have to plug that off, and then I'm going to have to because this you know, I picked this up off the side of the road, and it already had that hole there, so I'm going to have to make my shower valve align with that hole. So I'm kind of in the process of doing that. I've been having a lot of trouble with blood pressure lately, and I ain't been doing much of nothing. I got my composting toilet there. If y'all watch my video, y'all seen me build that. I did get me some buckets of sawdust. I still don't have it vented to the outside, but I do have my variable speed fan here, and you can turn that on, and you can actually hear the fan down there. Now the lid's on it, so you're not going to see anything, but this is how I set that up. There's a 4-inch exhaust fan there, and I just keep the lid on it when I'm not using it, and that's that. And that will eventually vent to the outside. I have been working on my water, so what I decided is to go about this in the reverse order, but I'll walk you on around here. Turn this off because it's not vented to the outside yet. Water is a priority. I want to get that going soon. Gave Haley my love seat for her new place. Just got a little leather chair and footstool. Kitchen. So here's the deal. My epiphany came from right here's the window for the farthest end. If I bring my main water from the street up under the sink, tee it off, bring my supply line up to the sink, tee it off, run it back through the supply lines that are run overhead here, and feed it from this end backwards. Because I was thinking, in the house I grew up in, all of our main city water had come in under the sink, and I don't know why I hadn't thought of that before, but to dig from here to the city water outside is probably about 15 feet. So instead of 50 feet, I can get by with 15 feet, and I'll just supply the water coming in from this end. And the same with my sewage line. All I have to do is get my sewage line up under here. I'll be able to drain my sink straight into it. Of course, I'll have to have a check valve on it, so it only flows one way. Now, this is going to be like an 1.5 inch sewer line, because that's what comes off of it. It's my daughter has a grinder, so it's pumped through like an 1.5 inch, 1.25 inch hose. So only thing that will be able to go through it will be like my gray water, so my sink water, my tub, my vanity, and washer dryer. The composting toilet will need no water, so but I am, and I have stubbed out down here for a toilet to go right here. Now I'm probably going to put in at some point, this is temporary, this is not forever. At some point I am going to install a macerating toilet right here, and that'll be my water supply for my macerating toilet. And if you're familiar with a macerating toilet, it basically has a macerating unit that sits behind the bowl, and the waste comes out of the back of the commode and into the grinder pump, grinds it up, pumps it out, and I should be able to tie into this line here, which is the drain line. It's actually a vent, but it vents the washer dryer. It comes over, washer dryer has a P-trap, comes over, it drains down behind this, and then it comes over here, and this goes down, and this would actually, if you put in a toilet flange, this would have actually been the vent for the toilet or the commode, but we'll turn that into a discharge pipe. We'll put our discharge into this pipe and run it on down and into the sewer line. So that's the goal. So we will not always be using the composting toilet. That's just a temporary means until I can afford, a $800+ commode for in here. So that's kind of where we're at. I've got this so far is, I started at the hot water heater and I'm working my way back. So this part is done. We're plumbed in over here to the washer dryer. My next step is to come over here and to get us plumbed into the shower and the vanity here. This thing was in nice shape. It's got some holes down there where it has vented through the bottom, but that's all right. No big deal. It's in good solid condition. 50 bucks. It's got a cultured marble top. The mirror came with it, so lighted mirror, medicine cabinet. So thought that was a good deal for 50 bucks. Like I said, my shower was free. Another thing I done is, I don't guess I've showed you up, but I put up these. This is what I intended for the ceiling kind of all along, was this old barn tin. And I stuck up these two sheets here, and they're just kind of hanging up there. I ain't got them, because once I got it up there, I don't know if I like it or not. I don't know if I like it. And these have been up here for a month or better. And but the longer they're up there, the more they grow on me. So I don't know if I'm going to just go ahead and finish that. I have to take them down, because I need to put a board across here to have something to screw them into there along the end. And I was thinking today I need to do a little more framing in between there. There's still some work I need to do before I put that up, but tell me what you think. Do you like the look or not? It's the longer it's up there, the more I like it, and that's the way I originally planned on going. But tell me what you think. And another thing, I get a lot of people commenting on my air conditioner. Now this is the Zocop little mini split, 12,000 BTU. And guys, it has been hot in Kentucky. And this little thing keeps this place like an ice box. Sometimes I about freeze myself out. So it is running awesome. I've cleaned the filter out here just a couple weeks ago, and it wasn't really that dirty even, but I cleaned my filter out, and that's basically all I've done to it. So that's kind of a longer update on the tiny house than I planned on making, but it's slowly coming together. And my blood pressure's been way out of control lately. I've actually was in the hospital Thursday because my blood pressure at work got so high that they actually made me go to the hospital. I just signed up on my Social Security, so that'll be starting. I just gotta hang on for a few more months, and I'm gonna retire, and then hopefully I'll have more time to get my house finished and things of that nature. So anyway, guys, appreciate it. Till we make another video, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.